Those prospects, who would have thought it that these two teams would even reach this stage of the competition? Nobody would have thought it. Let's keep it 2,000. Not even 100, let's keep it 2,000. Who would have thought that both of these sides would have even reached this moment in time, wrinkle in time? Didn't watch the movie. Looking from the hangouts, from what people have said, everybody sees Ajax winning this game. Ajax are the better team. Ajax have the better skilled players. Ajax completely outclassed Tottenham in that first leg. So what's the point of me even doing this pre-match analysis? Ajax should win because they are the better team. They are going into this 1-0 and they're playing at home. So Tottenham don't have a chance. Tottenham don't have Harry Kane. They've got many different injuries. They're only going to be reliant on your boy Son. They're coming in within horrible form. So again, guys, what is the point to me doing this pre-match analysis? It's pointless. Of course, Ajax are going to win. They're already the final. But why do you tune into the football course? You tune into the football course because I give you that alternative lack. I give you that alternative crack because I give you something that you may not really already know. I give you that kind of that undercurrent, man. And that undercurrent is this. When was the last time Ajax were in a Champions League final? 1996. I liken this similarly. Because I'm just painting a picture. I like to paint a picture. I'm liking this in a similar kind of context to the 2004 Euro final containing Portugal. I believe that if Portugal were not playing on a home soil and they played Greece anywhere else, they would probably beat Greece. The pressure that Portugal were on, I feel, got to them and they were unable to deliver on the biggest stage in front of their own fans because the build-up to that thing was huge. The build-up to this game is going to be massive. I can assure you, Kanu, Finidi George, Yari Lippanen, De Boer, Bergkamp, Davids, Kluivert, Van der Sar, all of these guys are going to be in that stadium. They will be in that stadium. This is going to be the hottest ticket in town, and especially in Amsterdam, because Ajax is the darling of football. And what these guys did in 1995 is, for me, is still perhaps it's the greatest football story. What that team did in 95 was a great football story, and they should have defended it. I'm not going to say any things. I'm not going to go into any details, but the beauty of the internet is read up on the 96 final. They should have defended that. They should have been the first team to defend the Champions League title. So, this is a similar story. Unheard of players that are going to go on and of course do big things similar to them. Kluivert was unheard of. Nobody knew about Finidi George, Wankor, De Boer, Davids. But look at what careers that they went on to go and have after they moved on from Ajax. And I think I can pretty much say that Van der Beek, De Ligt, David Neres, Ziyech, Frankie de Jong are all going to have superb careers when they eventually move on from Ajax. But the pressure that's going to be on these guys is going to be huge. We know these guys can play well as underdogs, of course. And they were the favorites in the first leg. They delivered. They didn't put the final blow, but they delivered. This is different. Tottenham are coming in as super underdogs now. And the kind of pressure that the Ajax will be on will be huge because there's going to be that expectancy. The crowd are going to be urging them on. And these young boys, can they deal with that kind of pressure? Tottenham have nothing to lose. Tottenham have top four secured. This is the funnest they've ever been in the club's history. So for Tottenham, they're playing with house money. They're playing with house money. So Tottenham are like, you know what? Let's see how the cookie crumbles. Let's see how we ride. Let's see how we live. Let's see how we breathe. Let's see how we breathe. Because we're chilling. That's what they're going to say. We're going to be chilling right now. So, from Tottenham's point of view, they know they need to get that first goal. They have to get the opening goal. And Son coming back is going to be huge. You see, for me, guys, I don't care about Tottenham's recent form. That means nothing to me. So, again, people, you have to understand where things are coming from. It's all there. I'm a football analyst. I understand where these things come from. This is a Champions League semi-final. Second leg. This isn't a Premier League game. Okay? The way these players are thinking that this being a Champions League semi-final is a whole different thing. And it's not going to be straightforward. So you people think that this is going to be an easy game, a straightforward game for Ajax. It does not make any sense. because that these guys are young, the pressure they will be on. This is going to be their, if they reach the, okay, as of right now, because we don't know what will happen, as of right now, this is their biggest game of their careers. This is Ajax's biggest game of their careers. Bigger than the Juve game. This is the biggest game of their careers because, my gosh, you are potentially 45 minutes away from a Champions League final. A Champions League final. And as we well know, they will know who they will be playing in that final. Either Liverpool or Barcelona. So from Tottenham's point of view, I just think for them, Son coming back is huge. And I believe that Tottenham's mindset and their approach has to be similar to their approach against Man City. Moura, Son, and Sissoko are going to be vital. Vital. And I believe the way in which they move the ball and do their, I think it's going to be key. It's going to be key. It's going to be very important how these guys are able to move the ball and go quick and go fast, because Ajax are going to come at them. I actually know what Ajax are not going to sit back. Ajax are going to come at them, so there is going to be space. And I believe the speed of Moura and the speed and the potency and the finishing ability of Son, I think, is going to be important. So I think Pochettino will say to his boys that, guys, we keep it firm. They're going to come for us because they're going to come to try and end and finish this game. So it is very important that we get physical with them. We get those stops. We win those 50-50s. But for Eriksen, you have... Because I think for Eriksen, sometimes he picks the wrong kind of pass. So Eriksen would pick the right pass, because the ball you play to Son and Moura can be the difference between us reaching this final or not. But for where Ajax are concerned, man, I think Ajax finish your chances and you're through. It's simple as that. Ajax will get chances. Do you hear that? Plural, not single, plural. Ajax will get chances. The question is, will they put them chances away? The reason why they didn't beat Real Madrid at home, they didn't put all those chances away. The reason why they didn't beat Juventus at home, they didn't put those chances away. They created chances, plural. And Juventus especially are a better defensive side than Tottenham. And Tottenham don't have a Sergio Ramos. And I think Tottenham will not be having Vertonghen. So, that being said, man, this is going to be a big game, man. It's going to be a big game. Prediction for the game, pain. I'm going to say 1-1. I'll say 1-1. I believe Tottenham are going to score first. And it's going to be like, whoa. But I think Ajax will fight back and they'll equalize. I'm not sure whether Tottenham will get the second. But I just think that it's going to be... And what will happen is there's going to be that fear factor of Tottenham. Because remember, if Tottenham win 2-1, they go through on away goals. So I'm going to say 1-1. And Tottenham going to keep pushing, but Ajax will just hold firm. But I just believe Ajax will waste their chances yet again. But I think Ajax will have chances. They'll definitely get the 1-1, but I think they'll be unable to get the 2-1. So what you will be seeing happening is Ajax flirts with, do we get the second? Do we not? Do we defend from Tottenham coming in? So, but it is not going to be straightforward. It is not going to be a straightforward thing. I think the nerves and the pressure will play a part, but I think Ajax will do just enough to reach the Champions League final. So I'm going to say 1-0. Whatever the case may be, join me for my YouTube live as I'll be live chatting through the game. Peace out, stay true, peace.
Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot patron page. Peace.
Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.